Hi everyone, this is Ashley with Marshflower Studio. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make the ear and the arms, or the ears, because you're going to make two of them, and two arms for this cute little dragon pattern that I'm working on. I've already made one arm and one ear, just so I can kind of show you what they look like finished. And if you enjoy the video, remember to like and subscribe, and leave any comments for me on things you would like to see in the future or things that you think I could do differently. We'll get started here. So I'm going to slide this part to the side. I've got my ocean colored yarn here. We'll make a magic circle. And for the ears, which I'm going to do first, we're going to do 4 single crochets in our magic circle. 2, 3, and 4. Then we'll pull this tight. And then our next row is going to be 4 increases, so you'll have 8 stitches when you're finished. So we'll do, this first one is always so tight for me. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Okay, from here we're going to do 8 single crochets all the way around for our next row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, I always like to make sure that center is nice and tight before I get too far. So for our next row, we're going to have a single crochet and an increase. So we'll be increasing out to 12 stitches for this row. So I'm going to do 1 and 2 in the same stitch, and then 3. We'll have 4 and 5, and then 6, 7 and 8, and then 9, and then we'll have our 10 and 11, and then 12. Okie doke. From here, you're going to have 3 rows of 12. So you'll end up with 36 total stitches in this part. And then you'll be done with creating this main part of the ear. So we'll do these 36 really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. So you can obviously make your ears a little bit longer if you'd like. This is just a size that I felt was good for the size dragon that I'm making. So I'm going to do a little slip stitch here And then because I don't want my ear to have any sort of filling in it, I'm going to cut this starter string so there's just a little bit left and kind of tuck it inside. And then I'll do single crochets through both sides all the way across to close up the bottom of this ear. And make sure you go through both sides completely so you're not leaving any loops kind of stuck out randomly. And then I'll do a chain one. And what I have done, with the first ear that I made, you can fold the bottom of your ear and sew it so that it kind of just creates this nice little pinched together look. But when I get a chance, I like to go through the outside on, we'll say, the right, and then go through the loops on the left and just pull through a slip stitch. That loop got a little twisted. And that'll just kind of secure that in place for me without having to go back and sew the bottom of these ears. Okay, so I will cut off a little bit of yarn to sew it to the dragon's head. We'll pull that through. And I'll use my large hairpins here to decide where on his head I would like them to go. And I like to kind of wait to actually sew them until I have all the pieces ready. Here we go. So once I have all the details done, I'll kind of pin all of them in place and then decide if I need to change where I've put any of them before I actually sew them to the body. One thing I didn't mention when I was working on the body of the dragon, if you want your dragon's neck to not be quite as long, of course you don't have to make it as long. It's just kind of a personal preference thing, and it all really kind of depends on where you want to attach the head of your dragon. So if you want it to be attached closer towards the top, so you have a little bit more neck showing here, you can attach it more towards the bottom and have a lot of neck showing. If you have it shorter, obviously you can kind of change where these pieces go together. But it's up to you. Like I said, each one is unique and special all by itself. So I'm going to slide this to the side. And then the arms are very, very simple. We're going to do a magic circle. And again, we're going to have 4 single crochets in our magic circle. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll pull this tight. We're going to do 4 increases, so we have 8 total at the end of the second round here. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And from here, you're going to do 15 rows of single crochet. So all the way up. 15 rows, 17 rows total for the arm. will give you arms that are about this length, depending on where you would like to put your head on your dragon. Will kind of determine how long you feel like your arms should be. So you can put your arms higher, you can put them lower. If you want them to be longer, obviously you can, have them hang way down and go farther up the body. And then it's up to you if you want to stuff your arms. I always put just a little bit of stuffing in my arms that are this size, just to kind of give kids something to really kind of hold on to when they want to carry it around without it just completely collapsing flat. I don't stuff them very firm, just enough to kind of hold that shape. But you guys don't need to see me crochet 15 rows of single crochet for the second arm. So in our next video, we are going to be doing the tail and the tip of the tail. So make sure that once you finish your arms and your ears, you check back in for that video. Thanks. Remember to like and subscribe for me and leave any comments on other things you would like to see me make.